Hi, my name's Angie with Body Bliss Yoga. This is a gentle flow for beginners, and with any physical practice, make sure you consult a physician before you begin. Let's start on our mats. Slowly bring the hands to the heart. Take deep breaths in and out through your nose. Allow your shoulders to drop away from the ears. Lengthen through the crown of the head and gently knit in through the rib cage. Root through the sitting bones, and on your next inhale, gently sweep the arms up, bringing the palms together at the top. As you exhale, press the air away, coming back down and around. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together at the top as you reach. Exhale, hands behind the low back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale to lengthen, maybe even leaning back as you inhale. And then exhale, slowly drop the forehead to the floor, bringing the knuckles toward the sky to open the shoulders. Inhale here, and as you exhale, press away, lifting yourself back up, and release the grasp. Coming to tabletop pose, you want to make sure that your palms are wide, your wrists and shoulders line up, and knees and hips line up. And then inhale, we'll come forward with the chest and lift your tail, coming into cow pose. Exhale, push to cat as you round your spine. Inhale, lift the tail, open the heart. Exhale, draw the navel up and in toward the spine, rounding the back. Inhale to cow, using your own breath. Exhale, push the breath out as you round. Inhale one more time, stretch the front body. Exhale, stretch the back body out. Coming to a neutral spine, we're going to take the right leg back behind us, extend, go across the back of your mat, planting your toes, and then take your gaze over your left shoulder toward your foot. Pull the right hip toward the right edge of your mat and breathe into the right side body. Inhale back, and as you exhale, drop the knee into tabletop, windshield wiper the toes out, lengthen the left leg and left arm. If you want more, flip your palm and pull the bicep next to the ear, taking the gaze up, or elevate the leg, or both. Bringing the leg down, we'll slowly lift that left arm back up and bring yourself back into a tabletop. Left leg windshield wipering this time. Keep your left hand down, right leg lengthens, and right arm reaches up. If you took the modifications on the other side, please feel free to take those same modifications here. And then slowly bring that right leg back to the ground. Bring your right hand up and then bring yourself back to a tabletop pose. Walk your hands slightly forward. Plant your palms wide, flip your toes, and move into your first downward facing dog. Bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight, pushing hard into the ground to lift your tail, and then sink the heels. Inhale, lift to the balls of your feet, and then exhale, ground the heels down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, press. Keeping your heels pressed, begin to walk your hands back toward the back of your mat. Come up to a halfway lift once you're there, and slowly heel toe the feet out to hip distance apart. Grabbing opposite elbows, we're going to hang in a ragdoll forward fold. Pendulum yourself from the hips, left to right if that feels good. If you have any low back discomfort, make sure and bend your knees as much as you need to take any pressure or tension off the low back. Make sure the head stays nice and heavy, and inhale, lift back to a halfway lift, bend your knees, and slowly roll yourself up. Arms reach on your inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart and just walk to the top of your mat. On your next inhale, ground through the feet and hold on your exhale. And then inhaling, sweep the arms up, palms come together. As you exhale, come into a forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift here, and then exhale back to your forward fold. Hinge at the hips as you come up, flat back, reach the arms, and then as you exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, upward salute, palms come together at the top. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale to a halfway lift, look forward and lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Hinging at the hips, push into the feet, lift up, upward salute, palms come together at the top, and then exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, this time adding on. As you inhale, look forward and lengthen. And as you exhale, plant the hands and step back into plank pose. If you need to, drop your knees gently, cross your ankles, and pull your heels toward your seat to come to the meaty part of the legs. Exhale through chaturanga to the floor. Firm the tops of your feet down. Lift your heart into cobra. Inhale, and exhale, release. Coming through tabletop, take a child's pose, sending the hips back over the heels. Breathe into the back side of the body. And then let's walk the hands over to the left, extending out of both sides of your waist. Draw your right hip back in space. Spread through the right rib cage, reaching through the right fingertips. Then look forward, walk your hands across the center of your mat, and take them over to the right. This time we draw the left hip back in space. We lengthen through the left lats. Breathe into the ribs. And then go ahead and take your gaze forward. We'll walk back to the center of your mat with both hands. Come back into tabletop on your inhale, and as you exhale, move yourself through a plank and into downward facing dog. Inhale to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, and as you exhale, walk, step, or hop yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift, exhale to fold. Sweep your arms up, upward salute, palms together at the top, and then exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Look forward, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Take an inhale at the top of your plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor, keeping the elbows in tight to the body. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your heart, drawing the shoulder heads back. Exhale, through tabletop into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come to the balls of your feet, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or float yourself up to the top of your mat. Halfway lift once you're there. Fold on your exhale. And then hinging at the hips, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, changing just a little this time. Inhale to a halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your hands and step your left foot back into a lunge pose. Drop the knee, flip your toe. Make sure your ankle and your knee line up. And then press away from you, interlacing the fingers on top of your right thigh. If it feels okay, sweep the arms up and reach, elevating the rib cage away from the hips. Take an inhale breath here as you lengthen through the fingertips. And then as you exhale, slowly release both hands to the floor. We're going to lengthen into a half splits here, and I'm going to offer blocks for this first one. Bring in blocks to help you lift up so that you're easily able to ground the hands and lengthen the legs straight. Without rounding in the back, see if you can lengthen through the tailbone, lifting your chest a little bit, reaching the chest toward the toes, and then equally reaching the toes toward your chest to get into the back of your ankle and your calf. Hold for a breath, and then slowly come forward, back into your lunge. Plant your hands, flip your back toe, lift your knee, look forward, and then step to the top of your mat, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up into an upward salute. Exhale, hands to the heart, other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Take an inhale and halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg steps back, low lunge. Knee comes down, flip your toe, ankle and your knee line up. Walk it up, interlace your fingers, push away, drawing the core in. And then instead of letting yourself fall into your low back, pull away. Reach the fingertips toward the sky. Nice big inhale here, elevating the rib cage. And then as you exhale, release, gently bringing your hands down to frame your front foot. Lengthen your left leg, using the blocks if you need to, bringing the toes toward your face and reaching the chest toward your toes. Lift the tailbone. Take an inhale breath, holding. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come forward. Plant your hands, flip your toe, look forward, and step to the top of your mat into a fold. Inhale, arms are going to reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms. A little bit different this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step your left foot back into lunge. Keeping the leg elevated this time, walk to the long side of your mat, making sure both feet are parallel to the short ends of your mat. Halfway lift is your inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold in the center. You can bring your forearms down to the floor, or grabbing for the outside of the feet, just wing the elbows out, bringing the tailbone up toward the sky, and dropping the head as heavy as you can toward the floor. Inhale, come back to a halfway lift, look forward, and then exhale, come around front to your lunge. Plant your left hand and reach the right arm high, easy twist. Keep the back leg elevated. Inhale, and as you exhale, both hands come down, look forward, and step to the top of your mat, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and as you exhale, hands to the heart. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, reach the arms, palms together. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Take an inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Come to the long side of your mat. This time, bring the hands to the waist or to the hips and hinge at the hips to lift up. We're going to take a little extra shoulder stretch here. So interlace your hands behind your low back, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lengthen the knuckles. Then, hinging at the hips, come forward. Let your knuckles come up and over as you drop your head toward the floor. If this is really uncomfortable, please just take the same variation that you took on the other side. Hold and breathe, letting the knuckles drop heavy, and then release your hands, bringing your hands down. Come to a halfway lift on your inhale, and as you exhale, walk back to the front. Inhale, look forward, reach your left hand toward the sky, easy twist. Hold, elevating through the back leg, and then exhale, left hand down, look forward, and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up, palms come together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale, and plant your hands and step back into your tabletop pose, gently dropping one knee at a time. Coming back to cat and cow, inhale to your cow pose, and exhale, round to cat. Really work the hips, lifting the tail and turning the pelvic bone, and then drop your tail down, curling under. Inhale to open the heart, and exhale to round. Neutral spine on your inhale. Walk the knees forward, tuck your legs under, and we're going to take the legs out in front of us. For head to knee pose, bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Reach the arms, lengthening your upper body, and then drop down over your right leg. You can take this as active as you want it to be, using your inhales to lengthen and your exhales to drop deeper into the pose. Use your breath here. Inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, go ahead and switch legs. Right foot will come to the inside of your left leg. And here I'm using a block to prop my right knee up. For any knee injuries, this can help us to avoid any further discomfort. Good. Stretch over the leg, toes pull back toward your face. Make it as active as you want, or a passive forward fold, just resting down. Inhale, walk back up. Remove the block if you've used it under your knee. And then gently find the center of your mat with your seat. Come onto your back and tuck both knees into your chest, giving yourself a little hug. If it works for you, bring your arms, whole forearms, over the shins, grabbing for opposite elbows, and give yourself a rock from side to side. We're going to drop the knees to the left, take your gaze to the right. You'll feel a big stretch between your right hip and your right shoulder. You can use your left arm to firm that top thigh bone down if you need it. And then bringing your knees back up to the center, we'll take them to the right. Maybe your right hand reaches up and firms that top thigh bone down. Drop into the left shoulder and breathe into the side body. And then gently bring both knees back to the center, one more tuck in. And we'll settle in for our final Shavasana pose. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath you. Let the feet fall apart. Relax through the hips. Hold this as long as you'd like. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.